My Dragon Guardian Pickle Chips has a message for you if you are a beginner of Dragon Magic. And yes, Pickle Chips is just a nickname. Let's not be weird, okay guys? Can we not be weird, alright? Of course I would never give you the Pickle's real name, alright? That he has entrusted with me that I had to work my whole life to earn, okay? The first step that my Dragon Guardian, primary celestial Dragon Guardian named the Pickle Chips, has for you is that when you start practicing Dragon Magic, you need to expect the unexpected. Things are never going to go the way that you anticipated. It will be a sloppy, chaotic mess of discord, and you're going to revel in it because it's through this, absolutely random, yet seemingly organized, synchronized type of overwhelm that's going to eventually bring you peace. It's going to bring you grounding and understanding of yourself that you would have never been able to achieve otherwise. You will be misunderstood. You will likely lose your friends. You may even lose your family or relationships with significant others. And people are going to call you weird. People are going to call you strange. People are going to be afraid of you too. People are going to consistently misunderstand you, and that is okay. You are going to have to be willing to walk with the dragons anyway, despite what others may say about your path, despite what doubts you may have, and especially despite what anything that happens in your life throws at you. See, we walk with the dragons because they teach us how to become better people. They show us how to better master ourselves. They teach us how to discipline the mind. They teach us how to discipline the emotions and ultimately resonate from our soul at a very sacred level. You know what I mean? We don't become masters overnight when it comes to Dragon Magic, and you will likely never start practicing Dragon Magic even within the first actual 5 years probably of your practice, and that's okay. But it's also okay if your journey looks a little bit different, because everybody's going to try and claim that there is one way and only one right way to work with dragons, and I'm telling you that is asinine, because dragons are the epitome of diversity. Just look at them all throughout history. Look at them express themselves in their many forms, their many elemental types, there are many different embodiments. I could make anything a dragon, to be honest with you. They are literally so malleable. They're shapeshifters. Why wouldn't they be the face of diversity, right? And this is the same with your path. Ultimately, as dragon witches, and when we practice dragon magic on any draconic path or any dragon path that we choose for ourselves, we are the ones who must adhere to the guidance of the dragons, adhere to what they show us and where they lead us, because that's what makes us dragon witches. What makes us dragon witches isn't following a pantheon. What makes us dragon witches isn't following a ritual type. What makes us dragons isn't initiating ourselves in a specific way. No, what makes us dragon witches is by choosing, despite all odds, following the path of the dragon, despite how confusing it may be. The only step, follow the dragons. How do you do that? You're not gonna know. And you're never gonna know. And that's the mystery and mastery of dragon magic. You just will never know, and we'll always be beginners, and we will always be the ones who will never reach mastery. And that is the entire point. The more you learn, the less you know. You become a paradox when you walk with dragons, and you walk with them through the borderlands of life. And it's the most miraculous thing you'll ever do, but it's also the most nerve-wracking thing you'll ever do. And everybody's not built to withstand the absolute presence that dragon magic demands and the absolute self-critique that it demands. You have to be able to, understand that you are not correct. You have to understand that you don't know anything. You have to understand that everything is but a projection or a mirror of something, coming from original source. Nothing is unique. It's just fractalized of each other. Everything is interconnected. Everything is of each other, and everything is co-creating each other, and we can't escape that. We can't escape how we're all interdependent within this realm of creation, if you will. However you want to look at it, right? And ultimately, what I have for anyone who's trying to begin a path of dragon magic and anyone who's interested in just working with dragons in general, you don't have to identify as a dragon witch to work with dragons. You can simply have a dragon spirit guide, and that's good enough, right? The whole entire point is to have the courage to keep trying, to keep understanding, and to research. You should always have your head in books. You should always be trying to learn something new every day. And this path is not for people who use excuses. It's not for people who, you know, shame themselves into feeling shitty about themselves. Like, you have nothing to fall back on except accountability. And when you walk with dragons, like, did you not do your work today? Okay, cool. How are you going to take accountability? Like, are you not feeling today? Okay, cool. How are you going to try anyway? Like, how are you going to do it anyway? Like, if I'm in agony and I can't make the video that I wanted to make today, like, I'm going to jump on here and do what I can in the way that I'm guided to do so, but refusing to give up the consistency, refusing to give up the dedication, and refusing to give up the discipline for insert any excuse, insert any reason, sometimes valid, okay? Sometimes these reasons we provide are valid, but that is, again, still doesn't matter, because, like, are you being accountable? Are you walking the path? Are you dedicating yourself to it? Like, is everything that, you know, you focus on in your life somehow tied into you being better, into improving yourself, and to ultimately becoming the best version that you can be in this life that's humanly possible? That is why we walk with dragons. That is why we practice dragon magic. And it's not a fantasy. It's not an escape. It's not some reason for you to feel important or chosen. This is hard work, okay? This is a real, solid, very difficult practice that not anyone is going to understand unless they walk it, okay? Like, and everyone's going to be different in the way that they walk this path, and that is the beauty of it. And we're not going to be disrespectful to people who walk differently than us, but we will absolutely call out shit that we see that is problematic because it hurts people. A lot of people who want to feel powerful and special find dragon magic and create some fantasy LARPing for themselves. This is not a live action role play game, okay? This is real, dedicated study to history, to mystery, and to figuring who you are. All right? We are not playing about anything. All right. And when you walk with dragons, they will set you on fire. So unless you are willing to go through that practice, maybe dragon magic isn't for you. Okay. But if you're new here, assalamu alaikum, merry meet, and welcome back to your daily dose of DragonFaether. My name is Azura DragonFaether, the Draconic Priestess, and I have been working with dragons for 20 plus years, and this is just a message from my Dragon Guardian, the Pickle Chips, for you in order to have a little bit of guidance when you jump onto the path of dragon magic, okay? Everybody's different when they work with it, but sometimes it can be helpful to hear a little bit of guidance from the dragons themselves. So thank you so much, Pickle Chips, for today's message. I really appreciate, you know, being able to share this with you guys, because a lot of the stuff that I learned from the dragons I'm actually not allowed to even talk about. So I'm really grateful that I'm able to, you know, come on here and start sharing more, because I've earned, you know, that going through all the hard work that it takes to learn this path. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for 2 decades, okay? Arguably, I've been doing this for almost 3 decades, but, you know, we'll leave that discussion for another time. But if you're interested in learning more about dragon magic, please join our free classroom, link down below in the Hatchling clan Discord server. It's free, so you don't have to worry about it. You just gotta join us and have fun. We can't wait to meet you over there. But I know, the video of the Pick a Dragon Tarot reading is coming, my darlings. We are just in the middle of feeling and not feeling well. So, you know, we're doing better. We're doing great. And happy Beltane, my beautiful humans. Shout out to the Beltane dragons. We will very soon here have a lot of wonderful, awesome things about the Draconic Wicca practice, as well as working with Sabbath dragons. But I hope you guys had a wonderful Beltane. And I also just wanted to say that Beltane is like the first ever Sabbath I ever celebrated way back in the day. So Beltane is kind of like my witchy anniversary in a way. And I think that's really special. And I think it's even more special that Sir Pickle Chips let me share this with you today. So if you want to learn more about dragons and the Pickle Chips, don't forget to join the Hatchling Clan Discord server, because I actually made the server as an offering to my Dragon Guardian Pickle Chips. He said if I didn't make the Discord, he would abandon me. And I didn't like that idea. So we have the Discord. So thank you guys for joining joining us. Thank you for tuning in. But until next time, stay geeky and freaky! A little hatchling! Sting! Good office. Blessed be. Amen.
We'll see you back next time for your